Hey guys, it's Lou. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. So I thought today I would do my 7 for 7 a little bit different. I thought I'd give it a go and maybe show you what is in my drawer as well. Considering I always show you my 7 products that I'm adding in for the week, I thought I'd give you a recap on what's actually a staple or is currently in my drawer, so in my projects or something I'm just using every single day. So you have a bit more of an idea of what I've got going on for my everyday makeup drawers. So I'm going to show you, to start with, the 7 products that I had for last week. I have got 4 of them that are staying in again. I did not have a lot of success getting all the way through all of them this week. So I had a really busy, stressful week at work. So I have got 4 that are going to remain in here. I've got 7 more we're adding in. I have themed this 7 for Mechaland because Mechaland is this weekend. So I picked all 7 of my products are from brands that are sold at Mechaland. So I was hoping to do a full face of them for Mechaland on Saturday. But we're filming this a little bit ahead of time. I think, what's today? Thursday, which is when I normally film these. So I would have already been to Mechaland and everything by now. But I thought I'd just show you. So we'll run through the products that I did use and we're going to get out first. So I had 8 products in last week. I had 1 carryover. So firstly, I used the Ultra 3 Fresh Faced Serum Foundation. I have mine in the shade Ivory. This has become one of my favourite foundations in the last week. I absolutely love it. It looks so natural and smooth and glowy on my skin. I adore this foundation, but I did use it, so it's on its way out. This one from Tarte. This is the Tartiest Lip Paint. Is that what it's called? Yes, in Birthday Suit. I really enjoyed this shade. It is way darker than what it looks in the tube though. Actually, let's see if it looks darker in the swatch too. Yeah. So to me, that is like heaps darker than what it looks like in the tube. So I did do like a rather dramatic eye on yesterday for work, thinking that I'd have a nudie lip to pair with it. Turns out it was quite dark, but it still looked fine. But that one I did use. I also used this one by Laura Lee Los Angeles Cosmetics. This is a liquid lipstick in Pouty and Nice. I enjoyed this shade and I enjoyed the lipstick. It wore quite well, so that was nice. The other product that I used that's going out and back into my collection is the Death by Chocolate palette from Revolution. From I Heart Revolution. I loved this. I loved having cooler sort of shades to use during the week. It was lovely. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. But that's going back. Now on to the 4 products that I did not get around to using. First we have a concealer by New by Nature. This one is in the shade Light. So this one is going to stay in. I had a highlighter liquid illuminator from Makeup Net. This is in Pink Quartz. I did not use this, so it will stay in. It's going to go in my other drawer though. And another highlighter from Laura Lee Los Angeles, sorry. This is in Sweet and Saucy. It's a powder highlight. I did not get around to using that. A palette that's going to stay in is from Sports Girl. This is the eye shader in Dreamy. That's it there. It's another cool palette. I did not get around to using this because I was using the Death by Chocolate one, so this will stay in. So let's go over this top drawer and I'll add in a few things as we go. So for eyebrows, in this little compartment at the back, I've got my Benefit Precisely My Brow, which I love. I've got the Brow Vow Conditioning Primer, which I also love. My Goof Proof, which is in one of my projects at the moment. And my Gimme Brow, all Benefit products that I absolutely love for my brows. For mascara, I currently have the NARS Climax and a Benefit They're Real going. And then we've just got some tools in the back, so eyelash curler, etc. In here is normally where my lip products go, but I did just clear them out. We have all of these little samples from NARS that I am trying to work through at the moment. This is what they came in. We have a lip scrub from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This is the Pancakes and Syrup, which I really enjoy. And then in the middle compartment here is just tools. So there's a sharpener, some tweezers, some of these little mascara wand things. Over here we've got some other products. So we've got the concealer that we just kept in. We've got the foundation that's in my project at the moment. This is the L'Oreal Pro Glow. I have mine in 201. For primer, I've got the Maybelline Master Prime. This is in the hydrating primer version, as well as these two little ones. So this is the MAC Prep and Prime. It's just a sample I'm using. And the MAC Strobe Cream. This one is in Pink Light. I also have this one for more targeted sort of priming, so my pores, etc. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Pore Reducing Primer. I love this. That Taylor got me onto this one, and it's really nice. For concealing, I've got this one here. This is the Benefit Boing in the brightening one. I alternate, so I either use this one under my makeup or I use this one on top of my makeup. I find if I do both, it's too heavy and cakey for me. This is the Revolution Conceal and Define. I have mine in the shade C2. I think I'd probably pick a different shade if I was going to get another one, but this one works fine for now. Adding it into this drawer are two out of my 7 for this week. So I've got my MAC Studio Fix Foundation. This is in NW10. So I'm going to roll that in to use for Meccaland. I've also got my Studio... Oh, this goes in the next drawer. It does go in the next drawer. Let's go to the next drawer. So, let's run what's in here first, and then I'll add those in. Oops, my bad. So we've got my Franken Blush. I'm sorry, you can see my filming bag over there. So I've got my Franken Blush, which is the one I mixed my NARS Orgasm Blush with a Zoeva blush. I also have my Tarte Park Avenue Princess in here. That's bronzing palette. I have this little powder sample from MAC. This is NC20, which I think is too dark for me. But it's just a little sample that I'll use. I have my Champagne Pop highlighter from Becca. I have repressed this because it did shatter. Well, it didn't shatter. It was like coming out of the pan. So it's now repressed. I have this highlighter from Colourpop. It's in Angel Food, and then this is sort of like a Franken highlighter that I made. It's got Sephora ones and some of this put into it. I also have this one. I've got a lot of highlighter going on. This is from Colourpop. It's in Off Tropic. It's just a really silvery metallic highlight. For powder, I have the Revolution Lace powder. It's just the loose one. And then for eyes, I have these 3. So I've got this palette from Wet n Wild. This one shattered and fell out, so it's just 3 shades. This is the Sweet as Candy. I also have this one from Colourpop in Pledge Class, which I really love. And I've got this one from Mecca Max in Space Cadet. It's like a purpley gel shade. Okay, so now we can go through. So adding in, I've got my powder from MAC. This is the Studio Fix powder. I've never used this. It is brand new. It's in NW15. I have this blush from Hourglass. This is in Luminous Flush. That's it there. It's just a mini one. Sorry, I'm like blinding you with the mirror. There you go. I have a bronzer from Too Faced. So this is the Milk Chocolate Soleil. It's the old school packaging. And a highlight from Mecca Cosmetica. This one is the Enlightened powder. I think this is the original one. So that's all going in there. I also have picked this palette for the week. This is the Too Faced White Peach. I picked this mainly because it hasn't been in a rotation before. I don't think I've ever used it, to be honest. There you go. And of course, Too Faced is purchased at Mecca, so it's good for Meccaland. There you go. I don't know why I have things in the boxes, but I do. And then we're going to go backwards forwards because I forgot to add products in here. So we've got 3 lipsticks from MAC to add into here. The first one is the new Viva Glam. I will just really quickly swatch these. And that's it there. And then I got 2 of the MAC and LC collections. So this one is in Une Caresse. I love this packaging. It's gorgeous. So that one's like a brownie tone. And then this one is in is it Biza? That's it there. It's like a peachy nude. It's lovely. So that's everything that I have going on for my drawer for this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like seeing what else is in here, or if you just want sort of every now and again I do an update on what's in here, because it doesn't change very often because it's mostly panning products. But I don't mind sort of alternating and moving around if this is what you prefer. Just let me know down below, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.